We had another profitable day on the video and the VIP. Today, it's Friday, August 7th, and as always, up on PrizePicks and Underdog Fantasy, and give you guys my best picks every single day. A winner on the VIP, 3-2 on the video, so profitable. Could have been a better day, but guys, over yesterday, I did a special video, did 5 picks. Just for today, I'm going to do that again and give you guys the 5 best picks in the WNBA. I absolutely love all these picks, and I think we could go on a 4-1 or 5-0 day today. Yesterday, the VIP cashed this lay right here with Boston and Hamby on their higher points and assists. On the video, Leah Boston crushes her points. Carla Liette crushes her R+As, hits this early in the third quarter. Caitlin Clark gets hers. Asia Wilson, this game did go into overtime. It was super close. She only had 10 with like a minute left in the game. Ends up going over, and then overtime made her go a lot over. Then Marina, she just can't be trusted anymore. She was balling out. Now she is terrible. She's in the doghouse. 3-2 could have been better, but guys, I'm telling you, over the long run, we are hitting higher than 60% of our picks. We can go on these 4-0, 3-1, 4-0, 4-0 days, and I plan very good win streak today. I found some picks I love. Firstly, go down there, hit a like on this video. Only takes 1 click. Go down there and subscribe. We're going to hop right into pick number 1. I'll talk about this more later in the video, but sleeper, best deposit match of all time. Code BROS will give you guys 20 free, no deposit necessary. Again, I'm going to get into pick number 1. I'll talk about this more later, but this app takes 1 minute to download. Putting in code BROS takes 10 seconds, and it's literally no risk. And PrizePicks Underdog with code BROS, it'll give you guys those deposit matches, give you guys the free squares. But most importantly, why it's most important is because you can go ahead and line shop. Go over here and look at Alyssa Thomas and what we see on her 8.5 assists. So look at her assist pick right here. 8.5, we are seeing the lower a 0.91, the higher a 1.04, basically telling you guys she's probably gonna hit this lower. Why is Underdog giving us an extra payout for the higher? Where if you go over to PrizePicks, we can take 8.5 assists lower or higher for the exact same odds. Alyssa, ever since we have Kelsey Plum but newly on this team, her assists have gotten a little bit concerning. She did have 1 big game here with 12. 2 games before this, she missed this, and against Atlanta in a good matchup, she missed this with only 7. Kelsey Plum, will actually also talk about her later in this video. I have a pick from her, but it's going to take assist chances from a player like Alyssa Thomas. Go over and head-to-head, and you may see she's been balling out. 2 games this year, though, only hit in 50%. These games were all back in 2025. And again, remember, guys, these are games without Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum is a major ball handler for this team and just makes Alyssa have less opportunities. In general, it's a mid matchup everywhere. Not terrible, not amazing. If anything, forwards actually are they're slightly better at forwards than guards. As you see, they're the 6th toughest against forwards. Last 10 games, 60% of her last 10, she's been lower, which is good odds. 3 of her last 4 especially, and now you get Kelsey Plum, a big ball handler. Connecticut's a team that's actually not that good of a matchup. There's a reason Underdog's butchering this. Look at the value here, -125, -130 on some places. Go ahead, PrizePicks, take this lower for pick number 1. Pick number 2, we're going to correlate this with Kelsey Plum on her higher than 4.5 assists. Same thing on Underdog Fantasy. If you guys can see here, they are butchering this payout to the higher at 4.5, basically saying she's probably going to hit this higher. Go over to PrizePicks and go to Plum. And what you see is you can take her higher than 4.5 rebounds for an even payout. I got burned on this exact pick, 2 days ago, but I'm going back to it because I really do think there is value. Firstly, look at these odds, guys. You are getting most places here. -125, -135. Last 2 games, only 2 games right on 4, so lower than this. But look at her minutes. Starts off with 20, goes all the way up to 26. Every game she plays, she's going to be going up and up in minutes. I could see that being anywhere from 28 to 30, which put this over a 30-minute sample size. She is averaging higher than those 5 assists. She had 3 at halftime last game, which is well on her way. She just kind of screwed up at the end. Against Connecticut, hit this in 2 straight. Like I told you guys, guards, they're not as tough. They're more middle. They're tougher slightly against forward. So I do think it's a good opportunity for Kelsey Plum. There's a lot of value here. Hit this in general at a very high rate. 7 of her last 10. These 2 games, she's playing low minutes, and those minutes might go even up to 30. It's a great spot to say that she's going to get more assists. Again, these are correlated. If one of these missed, they could both miss. So again, these are probably picks you're going to want to combine together. But I love these 2 picks. I think both of them do correlate well. Slightly, Connecticut is better at guarding forwards for assists. Plum is going to play more minutes. I would take these 2 picks. Yesterday, the comment cap of the day, we had Ono Mekepeke, 4,007. Ono Mekpeke Pepke, that's who bounced. 407 called Kelsey Mitchell higher. She absolutely crushes. I think it was 29 points. Every day I shout out a comment cap or someone, one of you guys that drops a pick in the comments, and if it hits, maybe you will be shouted out tomorrow on the video and in the VIP. I do this so we're all a massive community. You're not only taking my picks, you're getting more picks down there in the comment section below. You watching this, drop your best pick. Maybe tomorrow you will be the comment capper of the day. Congratulations, Ono, on your great pick there for Kelsey Mitchell. Pick number 3, I know you guys don't love unders, but I do think there is some value on this Paige Bueckers. It's lower than 23.5 points plus rebounds. Go over to PrizePicks and go to Paige, and what do you see? 19 points compared to 19.5, and then points plus rebounds here. We get 23 rather than 23.5, so the lowers are better right now on Underdog Fantasy. And why do I like these lowers? This matchup is just absolutely horrendous. You're going to want to consider, do you want points? Do you want points plus rebounds? Maybe it's a good spot to actually just go and take points instead. Look at this value. You get minus 120 on most places. Been lower in 3 of her last 4 games, which is a good sign. And look how good of a matchup this is. I mean, bad of a matchup it is. Good for lowers. Golden State, least amount of points in the WNBA. Golden State, by far the least amount of points in the WNBA to guards. Again, she's been lower than this in 4 of her last 5 games against them. Originally, I was looking at points plus rebounds, but I think she actually has some bigger points plus rebounds games. I guess she doesn't. Most of the time, she's hitting the points. 3 rebounds, 1 rebound, 1 rebound, 4 rebounds. So she really hasn't hit higher than 4 rebounds. So I'm actually going to pivot and take my original pick, lower than 23.5 points plus rebounds, not 19.5 points. I think there's a good chance she gets less than 4 rebounds. She's got less than 4 rebounds if I just go to rebounds here in 3 of her last 4, and she's never hit higher than 4. Also, I forgot to mention, guys, Outlier. This is the best researching tool in the WNBA. It'll give you guys a 7-day free trial linked in the description. I use it to find all of my picks right there. Go back to her points and rebounds. An absolutely atrocious matchup. She's been great, but has been atrocious in head-to-head against a Golden State team who are tough at both points and rebounds. There's a reason PrizePicks is lowering this. Go ahead and take it on Underdog Fantasy. For pick number 3. Pick number 4 and 5 are absolute bangers. But guys, as you see, if you're not on both PrizePicks and Underdog, you're just going to be making less profit on PrizePicks with code BROS. Play 5, get 50. Put in 10 if you're a new first-time depositor. You'll have 60 into your account. Underdog, same thing with code BROS. Play 5, get 50. Underdog also guarantees a new customer free pick. These are no-brainers. They're guaranteed winners right when you get on there. PrizePicks will just randomly run these. And what you guys know is the more apps you're on, the more profitable you will be with the line shopping, with the free picks, and with the deposit matches is what Sleeper excels in. If you're going to literally listen to one sentence on this video, take one thing away. Sleeper, 1 minute to download. Code BROS takes 10 seconds. We'll give you guys 20. No deposit, no risk. If you lose this, who cares? You didn't have to deposit. You can build into a couple hundred. They will give you a free square right off the start. You can literally just take this out as side hustle money. Top link here in the description on Sleeper. It's a no-brainer. Go and get on there. PrizePicks Underdog, also no-brainers. They have those line shopping. I'm going to show you. Free picks, deposit matches. If you want to be profitable, get on these apps. Also linked down there in the description. I appreciate everyone who uses code BROS. You guys are the GOATs. You guys help support the channel, but we got this code so you guys could be more profitable. So go take advantage. Pick number 4. Let's go over here to DeWanna Bonner. DeWanna, however you pronounce her name. And I'm going to actually want to lower this pick. So it's originally at 6.5. Underdog only lets you lower it to 4.5, and they just massively butcher your payout. Or go over here to PrizePicks, and you can lower this down to 5.5 where I want to take it. And I think it's very important you take this at 5.5 rather than at 6.5 because, guys, she has been absolute money to this 5.5 pick. She's been good for the 6.5 pick too, but go to her rebounds and go to 5.5 specifically, and you will see higher in 9 straight games. One game here landed on 6, so again, wouldn't have hit that at 6.5. And why this is so important, look at head-to-head. 6, 6. So if you're taking this at 6.5, she's only been higher in 2 of her last 5 or 2 of her last 4. Take this at 5.5, and she's been higher in 4 straight games here against Connecticut. They do have Kelsey Plum, who honestly doesn't get a lot of rebounds, which is why I really do like this pick for DeWanna. She's been very good. Again, you're going to get a lowered payout. It just happens, but I think it's a very valuable pick. It's a situation where she's been so money. You can add it to the end of your entries and get a bit of a higher payout. That's also what we do with our 3-point pick of the day. And my official favorite 3-point pick of the day, if I go back here to the WNBA and scroll down, it's going to be on Azzi Fudd. higher than 1.5 3-pointers. I think it does have slightly better odds here on PrizePicks for Azzi Fudd. You can see higher than 1.5 3-pointers. Again, not a major payout, but I'm so confident in it. You can just add it to the end of your entries here. Go over to Fudd, and what we can see on her 1.5 3-pointers is she has hit this in 8 of her last 10 or 70% of her last 20. Just in general, it's hit in, what is that, 8 of her last 9 games. Only games she missed, she went out there and got 4 attempts, only could make 1 of them. On average, though, shooting almost 6 attempts per game. One time she played them in her career, Golden State shot 5 attempts, made 2 of them and cashed this. The reason for this is I know this is a very tough matchup. This is a team that gives up a very little amount of points, but go over specifically to threes, and they're actually not that tough. If Dallas gets in a situation, this also does pair well with Paige Bueckers, where they can't go out there and score a lot. They might have to look for those 3-point opportunities, and Fudd is obviously their best 3-point shooter. Has been shooting a good amount, hit this in their one head-to-head game. I know it's butchered, but I'm so confident hitting in 8 of her last 9, hidden 8 straight before one bad game, which has probably given us even better odds for this pick. Golden State's good against points, not great against 3-pointers. Go ahead and take that for pick number 5. Guys, on the VIP we cashed out yesterday, I send out 6 premium picks and I give out one of these picks for completely free every single day. Highly recommend you go and join the gang. Right here, you will see on the winnable linked here in our description, one extra free pick will be texted or emailed to your phone. It's a no-brainer. Come join us. Links in the description. Then the 7-day and the 30-day pass will pay for itself in 1 or 2 days. And the rest of the week or the rest of the month will be straight profit. We cash you boys out. We all take the same picks. We all profit together as a gang, as a group, and we're all just a massive community. Come join us on the winnable link down there in the description. I was hoping for a 4-1 or 5-0 day yesterday. Got the 3-2 day, and you guys watching this, I get comments about this. Don't take 5-man entries. Don't take 4-man entries. Take 2-man, maybe 3-man if you're adding a juice pick. That way, in the long run, you will be profitable, hitting over 60% of our picks, which we do over the last, in the WNBA in general, we are very profitable. So take 2-man entries, go down there, hit the like, go down there and subscribe. I appreciate all of that. But if you're going to take one thing away from this video, Sleeper 20, no deposit necessary with code BROS. It's a no-brainer. Top link in the description. PrizePicks Underdog. Appreciate everyone who uses code BROS. But if you guys aren't on both, get on both. Free picks, free squares, deposit matches, and you're going to be more profitable because I show you where the value is every single day. Thank you boys for watching. I'm feeling a 4-1 or 5-0 sweep. Let's keep cashing you boys out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.